Have anyone just ever just paused any of y'all recordings?
It would be really kind of mean.
Yeah.
They all watch it.
I think you have to transcribe it then.
Yeah. That'd be tough.
You had a lot of fun in the rain, it seemed like yesterday. What was that like for you?
It was a lot of fun for sure. It just felt like being back in, like I had said after the game, as a kid growing up, in a little small town, just being able to go out, play in the rain, and dream on playing on Sundays. So it was pretty sweet. And then getting a dub.
Roquan, when you got the first takeaway as a defense, what did that do for you guys after they had chewed up some yards and gotten inside the red zone, and then all of a sudden you just get off the field instantly?
Yeah, that's what takeaways do for you. They had made a couple big plays, and then Jalen got a nice punch there, so we was alert, and Brisker got on the ball right away, so it was pretty sweet.
How alert do you have to be when you're the second or third guy coming in there, and you have this point of emphasis on just punching the ball, and when you're joining that scrum to tackle the guy, how alert do you have to be for those loose balls?
Oh, you definitely have to be loose, but that's what makes us who we are, and I think that's being able to react quickly, and when you see things and just react to it as opposed to guessing.
Jack said that on his interception, that you guys had a pretty good sense of what play they were going to run based on the stack formation and all that. What was that play like, and how did you watch it develop?
Yeah, no, it was pretty sweet. I was in coverage with my guy, but yeah, we definitely did get that play time or two throughout the week. So Bo, he was definitely ready for it, and I was happy he was there in position. So it was pretty sweet to see him.
What does that do just in general when you see something that you've seen on film and you capitalize? What sort of faith does that let you have in your coaching staff and all of that you prepared the right way?
Yeah, no, it's big, and it's they giving you the right plays throughout the week and highlighting the plays that they like to do in certain situations. So when you have that, it lets you know you have some good coaches.
Roquan, what about the fact that it was just a huge upset win in week one for you guys?
Personally, and I think I can speak for the guys in the locker room, we didn't see it as an upset. We expected to go in there and win. Maybe you guys or and the other media and everyone else said, hey, this and that, but we didn't care too much about that. We knew we could beat those guys when we stepped out there on the field, and I made sure I let the guys know that as well when we brought it up.
Is that the way you guys feel already going in? Because it's Bears-Packers week. Is that the same? Because you guys probably won't be favored in that game just by odds. Do you feel the same way about Packers?
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't really care too much about favorites. That's just what paper thinks, And paper, you don't play with paper out on the field, so that never really matters.
What was it like for you to see guys like Dominique and Joquan and some of these rookies make impact plays in their first game in the NFL?
Oh, it's huge, man. I'm very happy for those guys. Guys bust their tails day in, day out. Just watching those guys from afar and just seeing those guys come out and make those plays is pretty sweet. And also it helps those guys with their confidence. Rookies may not know what to expect in the league, but hey, at the end of the day, I just tell those guys it's still ball.
Roquan, you didn't have a lot of time with Brisker, obviously, in training camp. You were out. He was hurt. What was it like playing a game with him yesterday and just kind of feeling his presence?
Oh yeah, it was sweet. I've had some time with him, not just on the field, because off the field as well, and I feel like you can gel with people even more when you're not in the building and being able to hang outside of work. But no, seeing the guy and then in OTAs getting some work with him, and then in camp as well with just walkthroughs and things of that nature. So it's pretty sweet to know that guy has a knack for the ball and he loved the game and he's willing to do whatever it takes to be the best.
How much did the conditions prevent you as a defense from showing off your speed and doing some of the things you like to do? And assuming it had some effect, how much are you looking forward to going to Green Bay, where I think that's usually a pretty good track? Yeah,
I'm excited about that. And then the rain, that was one thing, but I'm sure it slowed those guys down as well. So there's no excuses. We got the dub. It was sweet, but hey, it'll be great to show just how fast we are this week if we get some nice weather. But if we don't, who cares?
What was it like for you going through the game grading system with your coaches for the first time?
Oh, it was cool. I've been through that process before. Did it throughout college. Did it some in the league before. So it's nothing new for me.
Look like you've had 4 years
To go against Rodgers over time, what are the things that you've come to appreciate about the way he controls the game?
Oh yeah, man. The guy's obviously one of the greatest to ever play the game, and as a competitor myself, love going against people like that. I'm sure he'll be a little pissed off after this last game, but hey, you wouldn't want it any other way. Pissed off him, get the best version of him, and then we get the dub, and that'll be even sweeter.
What about your motivation? I mean, does it bother you how that series has gone during the seasons that you've been here?
I'm not really focused on that. I can't dwell on the past. If that was the case, there's a lot of things I can dwell on. But hey, we don't go there. I'm just focused on Sunday, going over there, Lambeau, and doing what it do. National TV should be a big game. Excited, make some plays.
Now, the first game is in the books. How much is not getting a loaf part of your motivation now?
Yeah, loafs. Yeah, it's crazy. Definitely tough grades on the loaf, but hey, it's ball. It's how they view it and how they see things. So hey, you just have to respect it and just bust your tail and try to prevent those.
So did you have a few?
Oh, I'm sure I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, of course I did. I'm sure you guys. Yeah, I think well, I can't speak for everyone, but I know I did. Yeah.
Is there like an appeals process for the loafs?
Nah, I'm not into the appeal business. They write it on the paper. It's over with. Hey, I see it a loaf. Just makes me want to go a little harder.
Roquan, I know you've separated yourself from the Green Bay rivalry or the record or whatever, but to what extent, if at all, do you feel the fans' frustration? Because that's kind of a personal thing with Rodgers and Bears fans, that he's really stuck it to him. Are you aware of that? I mean, do you feel that? Do you get any sense for that?
No, I really don't. I don't go out obviously you hate losing, but like I said, in the past, that's the past. So just more so focused on the future and this game here, because that's all that matters. This game here matters more than any other game we've played against those guys, because it's the next one. And so that's where my mindset is, and I don't really care about the past, and just got to go out and stick it to them this week.